Story time. Yeah, being a kid. I love my childhood. Yeah, those were the days. I love being a kid. I was born in the 70s. You can argue that was the best era. We had penny candy. Your parents can give you 50 cents and you'll get a sugar high. But if you got $1 or two, boy, you was in business. One of the best things about being a kid was, what do you think?
Huh?
You don't know? Well, let me tell you. Cartoons.
Yeah.
You could watch them for hours. But back in those days, you had a TV schedule, meaning there was usually one main TV in the house that everyone shared. And plus, your parents made you go outside and play.
Oh, no.
Wasn't no laying around watching TV,
No.
binge watching cartoons. And cartoons came on at a certain time.
Ooh.
TV was different then. You had things that educated the children. Schoolhouse Rock came on Saturdays, taught you about government, how bills were passed. I'm just a bill. It taught you English, verbs, nouns, adjectives, taught you about the environment and pollution,
What?
how to eat healthy.
No.
Obviously, I was missing during this segment. And it taught us about electricity. Electricity. But some of us were still goofy. I remember when TV went off at night. You couldn't watch until the next day. Wasn't no watching TV all night. But as great as cartoons were back then, we had some crazy things we watched in our cartoons. Things that if they were shown today, boy, we'd be in trouble. But we were too young and dumb then to recognize that it was foul. No wonder why the kids in my generation are so crazy. We saw crazy things in our childhood, in our cartoons, that we thought was normal or funny. Didn't know psychologically it was messing us up. So we're going to look into a couple of these cartoons and explore it. The first cartoon on my list is Popeye the Sailor Man.
What?
You got a deformed looking sailor with a pipe in his mouth, puffy looking face, on some goofy looking stuff. Arms big for no reason, getting beat up for a skinny looking, ugly little woman with no shape, no butt, no breasts, who can't make up in her mind if she want to be with Popeye, the deformed sailor, or Bluto, the big bearded
Hey!
who sexually
Hey!
every episode and beats up her supposed to be boyfriend just to force himself on her goofy. Y'all ever paid attention to how Bluto used to handle Olive? Aggressively. And she would be seen sometimes in love with him until Popeye the deformed sailor would have to rescue her after he gets beat up by the first ever player hater I've seen in my life, Bluto. First off, what's wrong here? A woman who from time to time want to act like a whore bag, get with a sexual who beats up on a deformed handicapped serviceman, and the only moral of the story is to eat spinach because it helps you get strong enough to defend yourself from a sexual who preys on a promiscuous, skinny, no booty having ugly whore bag who cheats on her deformed serviceman boyfriend who gets beat up fighting for her honor and stops her from being sexually only for her to go back to him in another episode? What in the Snoop Doggy Dog we don't love them yos is going on here? Thanks but no thanks. If I had to fight for a freak with no booty and get beat up by a sexual player hater, I'm straight. No wonder we fighting each other for freaks. We can't even know the game in the cartoons, dog. We fighting over freaks in the cartoons. Come on, man. Where's the game at? This is a shame. We killing each other for skinny, no booty body having freaks. Next, the Flintstones, the Stone Age family. But my first question is, where are the black people?
Oops.
Racist. You mean to tell me there were Caucasians, dinosaurs, the strongest baby in the world, talking animals, but no black people?
Ooh.
Then you got Fred and Barney. Didn't have clothes. They walked around in prehistoric bath gowns with no drawers and no shoes, walking on stone all day. You know how dirty your feet gotta look without shoes or socks? I ain't gonna be too hard on them. Feet looking like burnt brake pads, roasted beef jerky feet. And the worst of it all, you couldn't tell me Fred and Barney wasn't smoking on something.
Yeah.
They started talking to a little green alien. Only they can see. Either they were popping pills or something, or smoking on that bedrock. We got too many young people now on that kazoo wearing helmets, talking to themselves about aliens. Man. Oh, next we got Scooby-Doo. Man, this is one of my favorite cartoons.
Yeah.
Four supposed to be teenagers that look grown to me, and a stupid brown dog. If anybody was black here, it had to be Scooby. But he was stupid, scary, and greedy. You mean to tell me 4 people and a dog, no packed food, but someone always has a Scooby snack to feed the dog? And Shaggy ate dog food. Come on, man. They went to haunted houses to solve mysteries, but all of them were scared, including the dog, of mud. How is man's best friend, the protector, gonna beat you running? And peep this. I can't see eating no food out of a haunted house. I can't eat at some people's houses. How were they traveling around? No one got paid for solving mysteries.
Oops.
That's why all these kids today get make-believe jobs. Oh, I'm a window washer and gas pumper at the gas station. Oh, I run to the store for my boss man, the drug dealer. Then the biggest mystery for me, grown people running from a person in a costume. Like he's a real monster. Only to find out it's Mr. Wilson.
Hey!
And everybody say the same thing. Oh, I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids. Question. Why didn't the owners of the property call the police?
Ooh.
How did they contact Fred and company? Y'all think we stupid. Wasn't no cell phones then. Fred them didn't live nowhere. Come on now, use your brain. Then last but not least, Bugs Bunny. If this wasn't the most racist, violent cartoon ever. All these racist stereotypes. I know most of it was filmed in the Jim Crow era, but even after the Civil Rights Bill was passed, I still had to view this depiction of black people. Why wasn't this part of some kind of Me Too movement? Let's not talk about the violence in this cartoon. Like it was cool to show kids how to shoot someone in the face and they still live and be restored back to normal. But nah, rap music is killing kids. It's telling kids to kill each other. But I'm looking at cartoon hitmen shooting each other in the face. Stop it, Goofy. Bugs Bunny showed us how to be racist and be killers. How to grab guns and how stupid black folks supposed to be. Wow. What's up, Doc? See, that's crazy to me. Look at what these cartoons did to us. Look what they did to our generation. Look what they put in our heads as kids. Crazy. But anyway, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you think in the comments. Give me a like, whatever you choose to do. But anyway, I'm out of here. Another story time. Peace.